Hello, Alan from Empire One Home Improvements. This is Joel from JND SEO. We spoke briefly on the phone today. I told you I'd send you this video over. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. Now, I don't want to waste your time, Alan. I don't want to waste mine, so I'll make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more, no problem. Let's set up a time to talk. If not, that's okay. Take the tips I give you and you guys could apply them yourself to your page. All right, so first thing we'll talk about is content. So I'm on your homepage now. I love this house. It's a nice project you guys have done. The roof looks awesome. So you guys have some of your projects here. I like that you have a little bit of content under your services. That's what I'm looking for specifically right now. You do have kind of some of the affiliations here. And you've got your testimonials, reviews, and I think at the bottom you have some of your contact info. So you guys do have a good chunk of content. Probably, maybe a couple hundred, maybe around 500 words. I would typically recommend, though, having over 1,000 words of content on your homepage. And the reason that we want so many words of content is the more words of content you have, guess what? The more keywords you can put into that content. And those are keywords such as this. This is just an example, roofing Lowell, MA. I know you guys are based out of Wilmington, but I figure you probably do service Lowell. And if you don't, it's still a great example, and it won't change any of the numbers when we look at your site later either. So any Google search you do, this is what you're going to find. You're going to find these ads at the top. These are the older ones down here. They look like they're just the website, but they say ad in front of them. And then these are the Google guaranteed ads. These are the new ones. Clearly, these are the better ones, right? Because they put them right on top. So these people are basically paying to be seen first by new customers. And also, they will give you verified leads for those. People who click those, they will verify to make sure that they're serious. So you will get better quality leads with those. And it also does help bring traffic and rank your site a little bit. After the ad section, we're going to run into this little map section here. This is the second thing on any search that you'll find. And this is like a little preview screen. You can view all here. But the top 3 companies show up on this preview screen, and these are all based on citations. So citations are when you get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. And these are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. And then after that, we have our organic section. This is where the companies show up with their websites. And so just for this example, roofing Lowell, MA, if we were ranking this keyword, number 1 would be Express Roofing. Number 2 would be Yelp. Number 3 would be Manny's Roofing. And number 4 would be Home Advisor. It goes all the way down, all as many numbers as you can really count here. The top 10 show up on the first page. And then after that, you see more ads at the bottom. So remember that the top 10 show up on the first page, because that's where you want to be for all the key. All right, so I went ahead and took your site, Empire One Home Improvements, and I plugged it into this program that we use called Ahrefs. And this allows me to kind of analyze your site and see how it's doing. So if you think of the internet as a popularity contest, whoever has the most votes, they're going to get the most attention, the most views. And for our purposes, for talking about the internet, we're talking about views, traffic, visitors. So right now, you guys have 29 referring domains. These are other websites, and these websites have links on them back to your page. So those are called backlinks. So the 29 other referring domains that you guys have are sending you back 109 links to your page. And so then for your keywords here, you have 100 keywords that you can be found in search engines. And these are what really drive your visitors to your site. So these 100 keywords are sending you back 89 visitors to your site. So what we're going to do, I want to click these. I'm going to show you where your traffic's coming from currently. And we can see, how those sources are and how strong they are. Because just because you're getting traffic, it doesn't always mean it's the best kind of traffic. All right, so the first thing we see is your name showing up, Empire One, and a few different variations, right? Empire Home Improvements, Empire One Home Improvements, all different variations of your name. But if we look at the first one, Empire One, 150 people do search this every month. And for this one, you guys are number 1. So you're getting pretty much all of that, right? Or most of it, as long as they are looking for you and it's not another company. So you guys are number 1 for pretty much all of these. So all of this volume, you're essentially getting most of this. And then let's see. So basically, this is all your name. People searching for this are looking for you. And what that means is that's probably really just your referral business, and to an extent, maybe even a little bit of repeat business, right? So that's where I'm seeing a lot of some, potential keywords that are going to bring in new customers. So this is one, MA home improvements, right? It doesn't have your name in it. I'm going to search this as looking for a company that would do these improvements. So we have 40 people do search this every month. And for this one, you guys are 18. So for this one, that puts you at the bottom of the second page, right? Because the top 10 make the first page. So there's 10 per page. So you guys are towards the bottom of the second page. So what you really do want to see, you guys have every version of your own name, but it looks like that's where pretty much all your traffic's coming from. Because unfortunately, the reality is that if you're number 18, even on one like this, most people aren't going to go to number 18 and go to the bottom of page 2 to find you. They're going to look at the top 10, look at the reviews, and probably pick a company from there. So just as a comparison for you guys, Express Roofing here, they were ranked pretty high. I did go ahead and put them into Ahrefs as well, just to give you a little bit of a comparison. And here it is. So they have 135 referring domains, sending them back over 880 links to their page. They have 364 keywords they can be found for, and they've got 115 visitors to their site per month. And I've seen companies with way less traffic outrank companies, that had a lot more, because it's all about the quality of that traffic. So they have their name here as well, Express Roofing. 250 people do search it. They're number 3 for it. They were 1, but they dropped 2 spots. So they were number 1. But even with that, if they're looking for their name, they're probably going to click the link that has their name, right? So they're probably going to get a good chunk of that still. All right, and these are the ones that I wanted to find a bit more on your page. So here we go, Roofing Lowell MA. A great search like what we use, right? I used it for a reason. 50 people do search this every month. And they're number 3 for that one. They moved up 2 spots. They were number 5 and they moved up. So ideally, for all these searches, you want to be top 10, right? Because you want to be on the first page. But if you really, really want to get that traffic, try to get top 5. Top 5 is where it's at. But even better than that is top 3, and number 1, of course, is better, right? So that's just one. We go ahead they did some other towns. Acton Roofers, 50 search that. They're number 4. Burlington Roofing, this is one of their ones that are a little further back in, but 150 people do search it, so it's good volume on it. And the number 9 on that, they were actually on the second page, but moved up. So the more of these you have, the more traffic you're going to accumulate. But you can see where even just getting one of these, right? Let's say Burlington Roofing at 150. If you could get the number 1 spot for that, that alone would double what you guys currently have for visitors, just with one keyword, right? So you can see the importance. And imagine getting multiple of those. You're just going to it's going to snowball. It's going to absolutely blow away your competition. So this is my phone number. If you guys want to talk more, that's something we could definitely talk about, strategy and what we could do. We could definitely get more visitors to your site. But like I told you at the beginning, guys, if you are content with where you're at, take the tips I did give you. You might as well. They're free. There's no obligation. But if you guys do want to learn about how to improve your site, we want to talk some strategy and see if it could work for us working together, reach out to me. Thank you for watching today, guys, and I look forward to hearing from you.